we recap and preview every match leading up to Battlefield, which is only 1 week away. Kimchee has one final word for Skitzo before their big match. And Mr. Boss has a huge announcement regarding Battlefield. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ricky Sailboat and welcome back to another great episode of Wrestle News Weekly. Now we have so much to cover today, so we're just gonna get straight into it. Battlefield is less than a week away. That's right, Battlefield is Sunday, April 23rd, and we're gonna be live streaming it across various different channels. We're going to be live streaming across here at the SuperCharged Wrestling YouTube channel. We're going to be live streaming it at the Z Rice Films YouTube channel. And we're going to be live streaming it at our Z Rice Fights YouTube channel. All happening 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Battlefield is April 23rd, this Sunday. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. But if you're saying to yourself, well, what exactly is Battlefield? It's what we've been promoting for the last few episodes, for the last few months actually, ever since Wrestle Crusade this past November. It's the next big event here at Supercharged Wrestling. It's going to feature so many matches, so many rivalries continuing and concluding. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a night of wrestling, a night to remember, a night of action, blood, and gore. Here are all the matches for Battlefield. Opening the show in an open challenge, Mr. Crazy hopes to redeem himself against a mystery opponent. As we've seen before in the past, Mr. Crazy has had a lot of losses recently when he used to be at the top of the food chain. Mr. Crazy versus mystery opponent. Next on the card, it's Triple Threat Mayhem, a triple threat match. Felipe versus Per versus one half of the Invisible Boys tag team, Invisible Boy. Felipe has had his hands full in recent weeks with the Invisible Boys, as well as Per from Extreme Backyard Fighting, and he hopes to settle the score. He decides to take down all of his enemies at once in a triple threat mayhem match. But can he succeed? Next up, we have quite a heated rivalry. It's Skitzo versus Kimchee in a boxing match. We got to learn a little bit more about Skitzo's past in a recent video to come out on our Supercharged Wrestling channel. If you want to watch the tragedy of Skitzo, it's here to watch now. But who will win in this high-stakes battle? Up next on the show, it's a grudge match. It's a mousetrap match. It's Karate Chop versus Gunnar Jones. We've seen in recent weeks that Gunnar Jones has actually kidnapped one of our very own members on the roster in the form of Normal Steve. Karate Chop hopes to bring justice to the Supercharged Wrestling locker room as he faces Gunnar Jones in a mousetrap match, one of Gunnar Jones's signature trademarks to inflict pain on others. Karate Chop hopes to beat him at his own game and bring Normal Steve back to safety. Who will win? It's another great match, the Battle of the Crazy Chickens. The former partners now turn enemies. Lulu versus Boo Boo. They were once friends, they were once family, but now they are mortal enemies. Lulu turned her back on her partner Boo Boo at our last event, and Boo Boo hopes to settle the score. Who will win in the Battle of the Crazy Chickens? Lulu versus Boo Boo at Battlefield. We take a break before our main event to hear from Wet Dick, the team of Wet Knife and Lil Dick, as they reveal their first tag team opponents. We saw them form a couple weeks ago here at Wrestle News Weekly, and the world is waiting to see who will be their first opponents. And last but certainly not least, it's our main event, winner take all, a ladder match for the Supercharged Wrestling and Extreme Backyard Fighting World Championships. It's Johnny Champion versus Professor Fart. Who will take home the glory? Who will take home the titles? No matter who wins, we will witness a new champion in your Battlefield main event. Oh my goodness, so many matches, so many highlights. It's gonna be an insane show. Now, regarding the boxing match between Skitzo and Kimchee, we're gonna toss it over to Dan the manager, who last week revealed that Kimchee is his new client after he drops Little Lil. But let's see what he has to say regarding the upcoming fight Kimchee has.
Hello all, it's me, Dan the manager. As you know, I've been struggling a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. But I finally found a new successor to Little and to reign supreme champion on Supercharged Wrestling. Here he is, Kimchee! We're going to make so much money, and it's Woo-hoo! Oh, I'm sorry. You know, that was too far. Let's try it. Let's start over. Dan the manager here. Do you need a molar removed? Because I have become a certified assistant dentist. So call the number below if you need extractions, fillings, just general tooth decay. I'm your guy. But enough word from me. Check out my new glasses. Final words before the fight. Alright, you have it there. Once again, if you have like gum disease, gingivitis, I can also do that. Dan the manager, signing off.
Kimchee showing to be the strong but silent type, and I personally can't wait and looking forward to that boxing match. Don't forget to check out The Tragedy of Skitzo, a look behind the scenes into Skitzo's life and journey throughout this entire thing. It's right here on this channel. Speaking of our YouTube channel, an important note: to get all future updates about Battlefield and Supercharged Wrestling in general, we have a few social media outlets if you'd like to follow them. We have the newly established SuperChargedWrestling.weebly.com. It's our massive website where you can check out clips, highlights, upcoming news and events, and even full detailed pages about Supercharged Wrestling's deep roster, including match highlights and more. SuperChargedWrestling.weebly.com. The link will be in the description if you'd like to check that out. Also in the description is our Instagram at Supercharged Wrestling. We're going to be posting a lot of clips, a lot of photos of the event, so make sure to check that out as well. And last but not least, it's our Supercharged Wrestling YouTube channel, so don't forget to hit subscribe. But before we go any further, I'd like to take a bit of time to review who the Wrestler of the Week is. And our Wrestler of the Week goes to Boo Boo. Boo Boo, one half of the former Crazy Chickens tag team, has shown to be quite the calm, cool, collective, level-headed one of his former group. He almost seems reluctant to face his former partner Lulu at Battlefield, but he's doing the best he can. He's trying to move ahead as the fight rolls on at Battlefield. All of this and more makes Boo Boo our Wrestler of the Week. Congratulations, Boo Boo. One last bit of news before I leave you all. Yes, I know the show's almost over, but I'd like to toss it to Mr. Boss, our owner, creator, founder here at Supercharged Wrestling, and he has just a few words to say before the big show. Mr. Boss. Hello there, it's Mr. Boss of Supercharged Wrestling. I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much, express my gratitude for all the love you've shown recently for the upcoming event Battlefield we have here at Supercharged Wrestling, and just for embracing Supercharged Wrestling as a whole. It's been quite a privilege, quite an honor. Now, a few words before Battlefield commences this Sunday, April 23rd. It's going to be no rules, no ring, and no way out. What does that mean? Well, we're not going to have a wrestling ring at the event. That's right, our wrestlers, our fighters are going to be fighting all over the place. Think of the event as one giant street fight. Blood will be shed. It's going to be quite the event, I must say. A lot of carnage, a lot of gore I'm expecting, but we have great big things planned here at Supercharged Wrestling, including maybe possibly a brand new show. A weekly show, but you know, you didn't hear that from me. Just keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, of course, and that's where probably I'll be making the big reveal. But anyways, Battlefield coming this Sunday. Happy wrestling, everybody. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be no ring, no rules, no way out at Battlefield. I can't believe it. No wrestling ring. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be even bloodier and more chaotic than I already previously thought. Well, I'm Ricky Sailboat. Thank you for joining Wrestle News Weekly, and I hope you've... Oh, not again. Can someone please fix the lights? This is the second week in a row. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Strange things are happening here, but it's alright. The show must go on, as they say. Don't forget to check out Battlefield live Sunday, April 23rd on the Z-Rise Films YouTube channel, the SuperCharged Wrestling YouTube channel, and the Z-Rise Fights YouTube channel. You won't want to miss it. My name's Ricky Sailboat, and thank you for watching Wrestle News Weekly.